Hey man, under 22 pounder, 10-5, man. Watch the Good Fellas Sports season, bro.
You guys come from Walking, Wisconsin. Watch
Goodfellas Sports.
Goodfellas Sports.
All right, man. Keith Thurman reveals what he thinks Bud seen in the Canelo fight. You know, the flaws he see in Canelo and that occurred in the Jamel Charlo fight. So I thought it was an interesting interview. Keith Thurman gives interesting insights and interesting interviews. Like him on the mic. Love his interviews. You know, he should be a full-time, you know, podcaster, full-time interviewer. I think that's really his niche at this point. I don't think he got the hunger to fight no more in them days behind him. But he basically said that what Crawford seen versus Canelo was Canelo's inability to pretty much, you know, penetrate Jamel Charlo's guard. That's what he said. He said that with, you know, for the most part, Charlo able to survive and Canelo by not cutting the ring off, I'm paraphrasing, and really being able to cut the ring off and then, you know, and get Charlo out of there, or, you know, really get through his defense. That's what Crawford's saying. And Crawford is basically saying that if he can mount some offense and mix that in there, that he possibly can win the fight. So basically Canelo's inability to really want to work to finish his opponents. He said it in the Munguia fight where Canelo really don't want to step on the gas. He said it in the Berlanga fight where Canelo really don't have the energy or the wherewithal to be a finisher anymore. He real lazy. He'll just coast rather than go for the knockout. And if you know a guy really is not going to be able to get you up out of survival mode, that's why I hear people say, well, he ran and he will, you know, in Mike Tyson prime, there really wasn't no running. You know, you couldn't run. Mike Tyson was going to come get you close, cut the ring off, close the distance, and get you out of there. So even if your opponent is doing a lot of moving, you know, it's your job to cut his water off. It's your job to cut the distance off and make him stationary and you know, and get him up out of there. That's your job. That's your job. You know? So he said, you know, Canelo allowing Charlo to survive and not being able to stop the movement and not being able to get him up out of there, Munguia, Berlanga. That's what Crawford sees. And if Crawford can mount some offense out of that, you know, Bomac already said they're going to be looking at the box and hit and don't get hit, not necessarily load up on shots. But what they do have to know is they have to give respect still. So Canelo really is really a fighter that's on cruise control. And that's why he don't want to fight Benavidez, because a guy like Benavidez is going to keep coming at you, you know, for consecutive rounds, and you're going to have to either swim or you're going to drown. You got to get busy or go sit on the bench. So Canelo don't really want to fight a 12 round. That's why he said, I don't want to fight a mover, because he's lazy. You know, he don't really want to do this shit no more. He's just, you know, stacking up retirement chips. Stacking up them retirement solar chips. But the question is, can Bud mount offense out of that? That's the question. Yeah, when you go into survival mode and you moving and you sticking and you moving and your guard tight, cool. But the thing about it is, can you mount offense? Can you mount offense? If Charlo was to move his hands, guess what? That's going to get Canelo Alvarez an opportunity to stop you. This dude ride your brakes, bro. You got 2 car lamps and you ride your brakes, Sally Mae. So, yeah, of course he moving. After he got dropped, he made a mistake. He went into survival mode. survival mode. Yeah, he went into survival mode. So, but if you start moving your hands, that's going to give a Canelo Alvarez an opportunity to clip you. Yeah, that's going to give him an opportunity to clip you. So even if you start mounting offense, you know, when you stop the punch, that's going to give him an opportunity to punch you. So that's the difference. Hold on, I got this nigga shit. These motherfucking people, man, I don't know what be wrong with these people. These white people can't, man, they be driving so fucking dumb sometimes, bro. 2 hands on the wheel and still driving like a dummy. I don't be getting it. It don't even be the women. It be the women and the men. You like, God damn. But, so, you know, and Crawford is probably going to be sticking and moving. He probably going to try to fight him like the postal fight, not let him set, touch him, or, you know, Mayweather was stationary a lot of that fight with Canelo. You notice he moved towards him with his offense. Then he moved side to side. Then he moved back to keep him off beat. See, you know, most of the Mexicans don't fight with a rhythm. And if you can get into a groove and fight in a rhythm, you can stick and move. And you can cha-cha real smooth. You can do, to me, a hustle on their ass. They can't keep up with that. But the question is, can you sustain that without getting caught by Canelo for 12 rounds? Can your conditioning sustain that? That's why Mayweather movements were efficient. That's why he makes stationary movement with a little lateral movement and a little front to back side, well, front to back movement. That's why he mixed it in there like that. He mixed a lot of feints in there to keep Canelo honest. So Crawford is going to have to mount his own version of that. He's going to have to remix his own version of that. He got long arms, he got power, he got speed, he got body work, he got a jab, he can counter punch, he can punch with you. So that's the thing about it. He got feet work, but at 37 years old, he'll be, them legs still going to be there. So he got to condition his body to really fight with a rhythm, to really fight for 12 rounds while taking punishment, while physically getting punched in the clinch, you know, physically getting hit on the arms, and, you know, be able to take the body work, and be able to take the work of moving your legs for 12 rounds. Yeah, the game plan is to come in and efficiently move like a Floyd Mayweather move, but guess what? What if you got to do a little bit more movement? You got to be prepared for that. What if you got to move a lot more than what you expected? And a lot of times, when you prepare to move, or you prepare for something to be hard, mentally hard, you know, or extremely hard, it don't even be as hard as far as you think it's going to be, because you mentally prepared. And that's why a lot of men prepare for the worst. We face with scenarios in our head. We don't make up scenarios. We just say, okay, the worst case scenario, let's prepare for it. Let's prepare for it. It's a lot different than, you know, remember Charlo was saying, I can beat this guy, I can beat this guy. He got in there, and that motherfucker stopped trying. He just survived. And it showed a lot about Canelo's still inability to deal with, you know, athleticism and cutting the ring off. It showed a lot. So Crawford know, at least I can move and slide thing about it is, when you trash Jamel Charlo performance, now you got to mount offense. Yeah, you can move and you can slide, cha-cha real smooth, but you got to mount offense. You got to mount offense. That's the difference. He has to mount offense now. And if he can mount offense and take the punch or avoid a lot of the punches, you know, he has a chance. I just think Canelo got too much size. No diggy. Pause. But let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance. Get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel. Cash App, $CJ Bill313. Venmo, CJ Bill313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Patreon. Check Patreon out. Facebook, Instagram, the whole nine. Link tree, first link in the description.